All right, man, let's talk about the Lions getting the victory over the Minnesota Vikings. 30-20. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop videos. So for the most part, the Lions, whatever reason, the Mullins quarterback give them problems. Cam Sutton, I think got a couple picks today, got burnt. The Minnesota had a good run defense. The Lions offense really didn't have no problem throwing the ball. Goff tossed it deep. They made sure Josh Reynolds got one of his bonuses and all that type stuff. So shout out to them for that. But the big issue is Laporta getting injured. I'm not gonna harp on it. I'll do a separate video on it. But I think they both came out and they punted it. And then Lions came down there with a big score. St. Brown had a big day. He got a chip on his shoulder. Because of the Pro Bowl snub and being an alternate. He had a better day than Mike Evans, and better day than Mike Evans had versus Carolina. But I had him on FanDuel. Mike Evans didn't do shit. But at the end of the day, Goff played for the most part, a clean game. Didn't turn the ball over. St. Brown balled out. He had 144 yards. Catching the ball. I think he had 2 TDs. Jahmyr Gibbs got in there. David Montgomery got in there. I don't know if they wasn't trying to show a whole bunch. Come on, man. Why the fuck would you do that? I swear to God, these some idiots, man, that be driving in the suburbs, dog. Straight up idiots. Straight up idiot, bro. They don't know how to get over or nothing, bro. It's just wild. But nonetheless, man, I just feel that it was a clean game. It was a game that didn't really matter, in my opinion. People could say, well, they could have got the number 2 seed. No, what I'm saying? Had they got the call last week, had they kicked the field goal, possibly the 2 seed. Philadelphia and New York, Philadelphia and Dallas is not losing the game. So literally, they was playing for nothing, and we all knew that going in. And but they was playing to stay in rhythm. How about that? They more likely will play. I don't know who they're gonna play against. The Rams. It's the Rams or the Packers or something like that. We'll see. They still trying to figure out who about to win and who gonna lose and all that stuff. But Goff looked good throwing the ball. He always looked better throwing it for a field. But how bad that secondary is, I don't see them going back doing anything, man. They're giving up too many passing yards, being left in too many one-on-one situations. And like I said before, I just don't really know if they know their personnel defensively. I just don't know. Instead of playing Vidor at the cornerback, you got Gardner Johnson back. Put Melifonwu at corner. Start him at corner. I don't care if he transitioned to safety. He came in as a corner. You guard him. We in man-to-man. We in zone coverage. We in 2-man under. We in cover 2. You know your responsibilities. They not making the best use of their talent, bro. At all. And that's the most irritating thing about Aaron Glenn. I hope he be gone, bro. You sitting here playing Cam Sutton and Vidor at cornerback. Put Melifonwu. You got Gardner Johnson back. Now you can put Gardner Johnson at safety. Move Melifonwu to the corner. Be done with it. Not saying he perfect at cornerback, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but like I said before, man, they just ain't the smartest group of guys there. They can say, well, we playing because, we still got a chance. Yeah, your chances are slim to none. Your chance closed last week. Last week, your chance closed. You should have rested your starters. I don't care what they would have said. What they said. There was no point of playing these guys today versus Minnesota. Now, you got 12 wins. And over the last time you said you got 12 wins, I understand it. You lose Khalif Raymond, who was having a big day. You lose Sam Laporta. You know, I think Amon Ra, he came back out of injury. I mean, Brian Burns got nicked up for no reason. For no fucking reason, bruh. Dan Campbell be making some, he a good coach, he making some dumbass decisions, bro. Now, if Dallas lose today, I'll come back and apologize. If Philly lose, they both lose today, Philly and Dallas, I'll come back and apologize. But I don't think I'll be back apologizing. At all. I don't know where all this traffic coming from today, but nonetheless, and pretty much else nothing to say. You know, St. Brown had a big touchdown to end the game. You know, Cam Sutton had a couple turnovers. You gotta know he playing with a toe injury. But dog, man, I'll cut the fuck out of him next year. Dude. You can find better out there at the cornerback position. Anybody that was Jerry Jacobs, Vidor, Cam Sutton, them motherfuckers should not be back next year. They should not be back. They are garbage. They are garbage. They should not be back. Garbage. Even with a pass generating a pass rush, these dudes can't even run with nobody. You know? Vidor dropped the pick at the end of the game. Catch the ball, bro. You can't catch, you can't run, you can't defend. Why are you on the team? I don't care where they found them at the bottom of the practice squad, at the top of the practice squad. Don't care where they found dog at. Just being real. You know? He just sitting there playing the same ass bombs at cornerback when he can just put Melifano at cornerback and be done with it. He better than them, at least he can run. It's crazy. Then he leaving Justin Jefferson on too many one-on-one situations. On Vidor one-on-one. Shit wild. You know? So be it. I don't really see them getting far anyway. They coaches just don't, they not smart. That's just my opinion on it. They coaches not the brightest in the world. They're not the brightest light bulbs out here. They're not the brightest light bulbs. At all. They're not the brightest. You playing, you look at their depth behind Cam Sutton. Jerry Jacobs, trash. You know what I'm saying? Gilmore, trash. Vidor, trash. Chase Lucas, trash. You just like, dog. You know? And don't, man, Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback's been trash since the damn near forever. They gotta find a way to get better, more. Your corners gotta be athletic, bro. They gotta be. But offensively, quarterback can't throw the fucking football. That's a problem. He threw some good deep balls today. Balls. The ball just don't look like coming out his hand comfortable to me. So I don't really see them getting far, just to be honest. Got a cornerback and a quarterback problem. And they gonna pay the quarterback because it's hard to find quarterbacks. And they just gonna be like Jacksonville. Had a good team, but never got the quarterback position right. That's exactly what's gonna happen here. You know? You that bad, you picking top two, and we needed a quarterback. But they did go out and get Hendon Hooker, but we don't know. Coming off a knee injury, don't know. So, my advice to them would be continue to build that defense and hopefully go up good enough to throw the ball. But if you can't spin that ball, bro, outside the numbers, it's a problem. Now, they avoid going outside. You know what I'm saying? To somewhere that's cold. But for the most part, I don't know, man. don't like some of the decisions that they making as a football team. Just don't. And Aaron Glenn ain't got the best ingredients to work with. But if you got better alternative options at a position, you got to play the best guy. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just never like noodle arm quarterbacks. Guys that can't get the ball out there, I just never been a fan of. And you can't forget Matthew Stafford sucked playing outside too. You see last week versus the Giants. You know, they ain't dropped a couple of them passes. You know, the Giants would have won that game last week. Stafford ain't never been shit outside. And I think that might have something to do with demographic. You see, Joe Burrow, he got small hands, but he can spin the ball outside. He grew up in Ohio. Them California and them Texas dudes, they can't spin the ball outside. You know? But Lamar Jackson seemed to be like, he grew up in Florida, but he doing a great job spinning. He must got big hands spinning. He don't have a problem throwing the ball outside. You know, Josh Allen spinning out there in Buffalo. Aaron Rodgers spinning out there in Green Bay for years. So, I don't know, man. But they got the win. They got the 12 wins. We don't know the next time we're going to see that. But everybody just kind of thinking the Lions window just opening. The reason the Lions won't win a championship is because they don't got the quarterback position right. I think Brad Holmes will get the defense together. He will. But his infatuation or affection for Jared Goff is going to be the reason he don't. But what gives you hope is he drafted Hendon Hooker. He drafted Hendon Hooker. So, you know, for the years, the Lions will let Matthew Stafford not give him no challengers. The question is Hendon Hooker going to be healthy enough? And is he going to be able to challenge for the position? You know? You don't want to see no guy get injured like Jared Goff. You don't want to see that. So we don't know if he's ready or what. Good game by them, man. They won the game. It is what it is, 30-20. But they got a lot of questions in that. They generate pressure. Their linebackers is good. They probably still got to get an interior pass rush and an edge rusher. But none of the cornerbacks that started this year should be back outside of Brian Branch in the nickel position. You know, other than like Gilmore, who ain't really played this shit, none of them dudes should be back. None of them dudes was any good to begin with. None of them dudes should be back next year. They should be looking at cornerbacks, you know, galore. So, check out Detroit Lions post-game reaction playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Peace.